Welcome to the Skittles 200 at Skittles Raceway, the oddly shaped racetrack where the Aflac Cup Series will stop on its way to the chase. 43 drivers will line up on this very, very small racetrack for a big race today. Now, Casey Kane, he is really fast today and he starts on the pole. Let's see what he can do with it. Chase Elliott starting second. Great start for the rookie. Let's see if he can do anything with that as well. And then Kevin Harvick, last time we were here, he won this race. So let's see if Happy Harvick can venture towards front. Then Denny Hamlin's struggles this year have been very, very big. He's wrecked 3 times while leading. We'll see if he can turn it around today. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines. Cars fire up and roll off here. And now we'll check out our starting lineup for the Skittles 200. In row 1, Casey Kane and Chase Elliott. Row 2, Ryan Newman and Joey Logano. In row 3, Kyle Larson and Jamie McMurray. In row 4, Paul Menard and Kurt Busch. Row 5, Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney. In row 6, we have Austin Dillon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 7, Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski. In row 8, we have Casey Mears and David Reagan. Row 9 today, Greg Biffle and Carter Edelman. Row 10, Tony Stewart and Bryce Harvey. Row 11, Gino Harvey and Eric Almirola. Row 12, Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. In row 13, Jeff Gordon and Regan Smith. Row 14, Martin Truex Jr. and his rival, Jimmy Johnson. In row 15, J.J. Yeley and Jimmy. Row 16, Denny Hamlin and Clint Boyer. Row 17, Danica Patrick, Michael Shelton in his first ACS start. Row 18, Eddie Jones and Sam Hornish Jr. In row 19, we have Matt Kenseth and David Gilliland. Row 20, Landon Cassill and Trevor Bayne. Row 21, AJ Allmendinger and Ty Dillon. And then in row 22, we have Matt DiBenedetto. Here are your D&Qs for the day, a lot of them. And now we have our green flag for the Skittles 200 is out. Casey Kane leads him to the green flag. Ryan Newman will take second over Chase Elliott as Casey Kane takes off to an early lead here with his fast machine. Oh, we got a wreck early. It looks like Jimmy Johnson involved. Oh, Sam Hornish Jr., David Gilliland, Trevor Bayne, Eddie Jones all involved late. Looks like they tried to avoid it. And yeah, Johnson just comes right down on Martin Truex Jr. and wrecks him. Involves Yaley. And then you see Eddie Jones gets spun out by Kenseth, it looks like, into Hornish. And then Bayne and Gilliland get together. Bayne's got some pretty hard damage. Johnson's revenge is complete on Martin Truex Jr. Takes him out. Yep, Trevor Bayne having engine problems after going nose first into that crash. J.J. Yeley. David Gilliland is out. Tough luck for some of these guys who are just trying to get by, and some just got ran over by Matt Kenseth. Wow. So 7 cars in the garage early on in the Skittles 200, and this is why Jimmy might be a little upset with Martin Truex Jr. Yeah, definitely a very, very dirty move by Truex a couple races ago. Green flag is back out for the Skittles 200. It's Casey Kane and Ryan Newman battling for the lead now, coming out of turn 2. Looks like Newman's got it. Kane fights back. Newman back and forth. They go for the lead. Ryan Newman takes it. No, Kane gets into Newman. Heading into turn 1 and 2. Casey Kane coming off 4. He's got the lead. Newman all over the back bumper of that Farmer Chevy. And looks like Newman's going to get a clean pass heading into 3 and 4. And Ryan Newman will lead here for the first time this year, I believe. Joey Logano and Jamie McMurray. Oh, Jamie McMurray goes around. Joey Logano looks like he just wrecked Jamie McMurray. That... Wow, I don't really have words for that. That's huge. Jamie will have to move on from that one. But, hey, green flag is back out in the air for the Skittles 200. Casey Kane and Ryan Newman on lap 6 of 15. They do battle. Looks like Kane gets moved out of the way. Here comes Kyle Larson. Larson now in the second, chasing down Ryan Newman. Oh, man, Ryan Newman going through the sand pit there as Larson gets into him. Joey Logano will hop into second. Now Kurt Busch gonna battle for third. He'll take the third spot from Newman. Now Menard's going to try and get by Newman for 4th. Fly by the field. Oh, we got 3 wide. Oh, 4 wide. Oh, and then we got a crash. It looks like Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch. Oh, yeah. Kyle Busch just gets right into his teammate, Matt Kenseth. Hard impact for both. And now green flag on lap 10 of 15. Here comes Kyle Larson and Joey Logano. They battle. Out of turn 2 they come. Kyle Larson and Joey Logano have the battle for the lead, and we got another crash. It's Jeff Gordon, Gino Harvey, Eric Almirola, and Denny Hamlin. Look at Jeff Gordon get into him. Gino Harvey gets into Gordon. a lot going on. Denny Hamlin involved. His struggles continue this year. Eric Almirola, Jeff Gordon. After another caution, we attempt to go back racing here in the Skittles 200. Kyle Larson and Joey Logano head down into turn 1. Here comes Ryan Newman trying to fight back for lost spots after getting involved in a little incident with Kyle Larson. So Newman in the second, he'll have his opportunity to hunt down race leader Kyle Larson. Larson dominating the last half of this race. Can he finish it off? Here's Newman and Larson. Looks like we got a battle for third. Oh, it's Logano and Edwards. Edwards will take that spot. We got 2 laps to go, and Newman's inching closer. White flag is in the air. Can Ryan Newman get to Kyle Larson's bumper? They make contact out of turn 2. They bump and bang. Larson around the outside. It's going to be close. And it looks like Kyle Larson got it. Oh, and a hard hit for Ryan Newman after the race was over. Got tangled up with Carl Edwards as the cars fly by here at the end. Looks as Larson got the finish. So what a crazy finish here. As Larson just edges out Ryan Newman for that win. And then, yeah, they kind of wreck. Or Newman spins out and then up into Edwards. Both drivers are okay. So Larson will burn it down for the second time in his Aflac Cup Series career. Congratulations, Kyle Larson, on a well-deserved victory in the Aflac Cup Series. Great burnout as well for Larson. Now we have our point standings here. First is Kevin Harvick with those 2 wins. Him and Jeff Gordon have 2 wins. And Joey Logano in 8th. He's the overall points leader with 301. He's having a great year. So is his teammate Brad Keselowski. Kurt Busch is there. Then we get to the chase cutoff. Austin Dillon ahead of Kyle Busch by 1 single point. So Austin Dillon muscles his way into the top 16. Jimmy Johnson drops a few spots. Casey Kane moving up as well. 21st, Tony Stewart, who had a solid finish today. Then we got a 3-way tie for 22nd between Menard, Reagan, and McMurray. And then 31st is Bryce Harvey, who's inching closer to Casey Mears. He's just 3 points behind that 30th spot. Sam Hornish Jr., big loser today, dropping quite a few positions. And then here's your 41st through 53rd. A lot of young drivers here with some talent, but if they can get on a great team, we'd like to see what they could do. So here's your finishing results for today's race. First was Kyle Larson. Great win today for Larson. Hope to see many more out of him. Ryan Newman almost got the victory. That'd be huge for him to get the victory. Third today was Carl Edwards. And 4th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And 5th was Joey Logano. Nice top 5 for Joey. 6th place, Casey Kane. 7th today was Brad Keselowski. And 8th was Kurt Busch, who was up to 3rd at one point in the day. Wow, what a nice top 10 for Casey Mears. Get to talk about him. And Paul Menard. So Mears and Paul Menard both getting top 10s. Bryce Harvey on his birthday weekend comes home 11th. 12th, Chase Elliott. And then 13th is David Reagan. Nice top 15 for Reagan. 14th today was Ryan Blaney, who had a solid car. And then 15th, Austin Dillon. We talked about him moving into the chase. 16th, Kevin Harvick. And then 17th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 18th today was Tony Stewart. And then 19th, Clint Boyer. 20th today was last week's winner, Carter Edelman. 21st, Greg Biffle. He's having a tough year. Then 22nd, Regan Smith. Just trying to get points, and if he can get outside that top 30, he can get into the chase if he wins. 24th, Michael Shelton. 25th, Jimmy. And then 26th, AJ Allmendinger. And 27th today was Ty Dillon. 28th, Landon Castle. And 29th, Matt DiBenedetto. 30th is Jeff Gordon, who had a rough race today. 31st, Eric Almirola. 32nd, Denny Hamlin, whose struggles continue in the Aflac Cup Series. 33rd, Gino Harvey in the Skittles Chevy. Skittles cars did not do good today. Matt Kenseth 34th. And then 35th was Kyle Busch. 36th, Jamie McMurray. And then 37th, Sam Hornish Jr. 38th, Eddie Jones, who got caught up in a wreck. Same for him. And 39th, David Gilliland. 40th today was J.J. Yeley. And 41st, we had Jimmy Johnson, who intentionally wrecked Martin Truex Jr., and I doubt he feels bad about it. And 43rd was Trevor Bayne. Sad finish for Bayne. See you next week in Indianapolis, fellas. And this is JG24, JM26, signing out. Enjoy your Sunday.